We're hearing from a D.C. police officer who was attacked during the insurrection. Officer Mike Fanone wasn't sure if he was going to make it out alive. He remembers wondering if his 4 daughters would be okay without him. Officer Fanone says he was beaten, tased, suffered a heart attack. He was fighting back against rioters in a narrow hallway of the Capitol. Bruce Lachant talked with him about what was on his mind in those horrifying hours.
Officer Fanone was among a phalanx of police at a west entrance here. Now, D.C. police almost never let us talk to line officers, but they wanted us to hear from this hero of democracy. This is the hallway where Officer Fanone and his comrades refused to yield.
I said, well, we're going to go, suit up.
Fanone has been working plainclothes for a decade. He could have spent the riot waiting at his desk, but he and his police and duck hunting partner, Jimmy Albright, self-deployed to the Capitol.
He said he's bent over at the waist and he's dry heaving, obviously from, inhaling all the CS gas.
One of the first police commanders he encountered was the head of investigations.
And I remember thinking to myself, like, this dude looks like George Patton.
Officer Daniel Hodges had already been squished between the door and the mob screaming heave ho. Fanone says it was like medieval combat.
And it was like the real life 300 minus the 6-pack abs, which none of us have.
Somehow, the mob grabbed Fanone out of the line and dragged him into the mob, beating, tasing, smashing him with flagpoles.
I remember thinking, like, at the moment that I got outside, like, holy, like, there's a lot of damn people here.
Did you think you were going to die out there?
Guys were, like, grabbing gear off my vest, and I remember guys chanting, like, kill him with his own gun. I thought about killing people. I'll probably shoot a couple, and then they're going to take the gun away from me and kill me.
Fanone thought of his 4 daughters. I have kids, he told the rioters, and a couple of them showed mercy.
Thank you, but you for being there. The only person I credit with saving my life is Jimmy Albright.
If they assault the Capitol on January 20th, will you go back on duty and go back?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I went there for my brothers and sisters in law enforcement. There's no army on this earth that would prevent me from fighting alongside those guys.
Fanone spent a day and a half in the hospital. The attack brought on what he calls a mild heart attack. He's on sick leave now, but he says there is no way that will stop him. On Capitol Hill, Bruce Lachant, WUSA 9.